Welcome to the Wicklander-Zalowski Interviewing Tip, presented by the International Association of Interviewers. Hi, I'm Chris Norris, Director of Webinar Training, WZ Europe and International Training at Wicklander-Zalowski & Associates. Today's tip, we'd like to discuss the use of the case file in the context of that investigative interview. The case file can be used in many different ways. We're going to talk about the two primary ways we use the case file as a bit of leverage in encouraging honesty from our subject. First and foremost, we can use that case file as a point of credibility. What I mean by that is, you all understand how important and vital credibility is in the early stages of an investigative interview. Creating credibility encourages truthfulness. What we can do with the case file is create that credibility. Sometimes a simple statement that I might make to a subject would be, we've been doing a very thorough investigation here at your location for quite some time. Sometimes there are certain things that will happen that will cause me to bring that investigation to a head. We're going to get to all of that later, but before we do, let me tell you a little bit about myself and what it is I do. By setting the case file off to the side, what that does is it starts to build credibility not only in my investigation and how thorough the investigation is and how much information I have, but it also builds credibility in me as the interviewer and the investigator, talking about how, again, thorough the investigation is. The second way we might use the case file in the context of that interview to encourage honesty is later down the road if we're getting a sense and we're reading behavior that our subject just quite isn't being honest with us. Maybe they're giving us answers like, well, I think that's everything. I can't remember anything else. I don't know if that's all or not. I know that they're not really being forthright and telling me everything that's been happening since they started working. Therefore, I use, again, the case file as a point of leverage. What I might do during this point of the conversation, while the case file sits off to the side, is make a very simple reference. And we'd say something like, hey, look, I appreciate everything you're willing to tell me at this point, but right now what's important is that we're not just talking about a few things, but that we can talk about everything that the investigation has revealed. Sometimes even following that up with, the one thing they're going to be asking me at the end of the conversation, they're going to ask me if they're honest. And what I'd like to be able to say is, yeah, they were. And the reason I know that is because they told me everything the investigation had revealed. Once again, using the case file like this can be very vital in encouraging the truthfulness and the honesty from our subject. Thanks for attending today's IAI interview tip. We'll see you soon on another tip. Take care and keep well. Bye.
For more information or to register for a seminar today, visit us online at w-z.com or call us at 800-222-7789.